So we're rolling with Lance, founder of Eli Kirk, and we've got two fun questions for you, Lance.
Alrighty.
But before I even ask you, just know that I'm inspired by this guy and his company's work. These guys are incredible. So that being said, Lance, talk about the digital world. How does that affect your industry, and what are some pains and opportunities, subsequent opportunity because of the pain, or just the opportunity?
Tons of opportunities. Digital is awesome. You know, somebody who's been in marketing a lot of years, we watch trends, and the digital trend that's current is amazing to watch. You know, the days of madman marketing, if you will, where you're interrupting people, and you think even just a few years ago where the people were still interrupting people and saying, buy, 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 buy. And I think one of the digital trends that we're excited about that is just awesome to watch, that we're involved in, is the whole thing that Seth Godin introduced a few years ago in his book of permission marketing. And one of the best ways to do permission marketing is digitally. And so, you know, we're big fans of permission-based marketing that's brought out by content marketing, introducing people to content, becoming thought leaders, and then by so doing, you become an expert, and they want to give you their business, and they ask permission to do business with you instead of interruption. So that's something that I think is fun. And digital, there's no way to have that would have been brought about other than digitally.
Beautiful, beautiful, Lance. Gosh, you answered it so well. Let me. I'm going to add to that at the end. But
Okay.
In the meantime, talk about some buzzwords. Like, what are even like hashtags, like things that kind of speak to your values and what you guys might center a lot of your core activities around?
Great question. A buzzword that, let me think about that. We're about authenticity. So how's that for a buzzword?
That's good.
Authentic. I think marketing has to be authentic. Authenticity is huge. People can see through your core motives. If you're about swirling people and trying to get them to do things they normally wouldn't do, then it's not good. Brands have to be authentic. You know, I think a lot of people really struggle to. They may think that people buy their product because of X, Y, Z, but in reality, through perceptions, the reality of the perception of the customer is that it's because of ABC. And so when customers are advertising X, Y, Z, but customers want ABC, they're unauthentic. And so authentic brands drive results. So that's a buzzword.
Can I add to that buzzword and let you play with it?
Yeah.
To me, I think you just said story. Like, stories like have so many different entrance points, right? Maybe I connected the story not because of the main character, but the main character owned a dog, and I love dogs. You know, like, do you see where I'm going with this?
So brands are human stories in action. I mean, there's people that do it great. Take, I mean, it's a little bit of an old example, but take the Taco Bell example of the dog. You know, it was actually a failed experiment because their sales went down drastically after that because people associated a dog with dog meat, and are they serving? So they tried to humanize that, but it failed. A great example of one that works though are the Allstate Mayhem guy, right? So they've created a character around telling a story. Why do you buy Allstate? Because bad things happen, and is your cut rate insurance going to pay for it? But yet it's a great storytelling exercise because people can resonate with that persona through the story that he tells, which is cut rate insurance doesn't cut it.
Lance, so just to kind of put a cap on this, what I love about what you said is we're not here to try and disrupt like we used to, or interrupt. Like everyone said, oh, it's disruptive, but instead, if we're taking a cue from Lance, how can we become so natural with the customer that they breathe with us, right? They're going to do that anyways. They're going to breathe. We just want them to take that breath with us. Hey, you were a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Lance. Appreciate it.